Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 8 trades. I just had a nice little trip, vacation, went about 4 hours from home in Kingston, Ontario, helping my wife with her business, dealing in food safety. We turned it into a nice little vacation after she was completed her job. So I'm finally back now trading on this Tuesday, May the 25th. I took 8 trades, as you can see. The bulk of them, or at least most of them, they were all a great way to trade. They were all lining up perfectly with my Pro Scalper system. Easy trading, and it turned into a great day of trading with well over 100 pips. Now, before I get into the trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. And just to let you know, that includes all of my trigger systems. Now, it took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. Now, if you want to get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy education and then do the homework, or you will fail at trading. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I will put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Now, getting into these trades, and just to let you know, I could have definitely stayed in the trades for a lot more pips. Now, I have general way that I do trade management. Once I feel like I got 100 or more pips, I just close out the trades. But if you're the type of trader who likes to get more pips, well, I teach exactly how to do that in the training 2 videos. I teach how to stay in the trade for more pips. So let's go through these trades. Okay, pound Swiss. Got in the trade at this cursor, did do a bit of a pullback, and I do teach how to trade these pullbacks and how to get in at the best price. But I'm not too worried about a slight pullback because I know the overall trend, as I teach in the training videos on how to drill down the lights, higher time frames. And once you're going in the direction of the trend, all of these things will get you at a much higher success rate, between 80 and 90%. You must learn all of this. I call it the flow of the market. If you don't learn that, you will fail. My stop is, let's see, I got in at this cursor, and just to let you know, I took all the trades around 7:30. I take a quick look at the charts in like 3 seconds, no more than 5. I know if it's going up, I know if it's going down, and so it's very easy to trade 5 to 10 trades all within about 15 minutes. Of course, you know, as long as the charts look like this, and this does qualify for a great way to trade. Took the trade here. There is a 24 pip stop. I gave it a little bit of breathing room. Did go against me 13 pips. Not a big deal. And I ended up closing it out here for no particular reason, as I was looking down at the bottom and I knew I was over 100 pips, and that's why I just closed out everything. And as you can see, if I was still in the trade, it would be 22 pips. But I was happy with my grand total, even though that this was only 3 pips. and those 3 pips on the pound Swiss paid $334. Moving right along to the Euro New Zealand. Let's see where I got in here. And by the way, on every one of these trades, the scalper, top left corner here, it was also telling me whether I should be buying or selling. Drag this up. The 15-minute signal said to sell. That's exactly what I did. Got the signal from here. I sold it at this cursor. I just put in a default stop, but as you can see, most it went against me was only 2 pips. And I was up more over here. I just didn't catch it in time. So it did one more cycle, and I knew I was going to have an opportunity to close the trade with a profit. Looks like I ended up with 8 pips, and 8 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $651. Okay, let's move on to the next trade. And again, this did not quite qualify, just to let you know that it was not a great way to trade. But most of them did qualify for a great way to trade. Okay, on this pound CAD trade, let's see how this one worked out. Now, when I took the trade, had the signal to sell from back here on the Pro Scalper. I took the trade here knowing that it can easily go back a little bit against me. Not a big deal. I wasn't too worried about it. Took the trade at this cursor. Stop was only 15 pips on this situation, or this trade. Did go against me. Looks like 11 pips. And again, I was trying to hit the ADR here. But, you know, the market's very random, and no matter how much you hope and pray for, it doesn't mean. And it also can still hit it, because I'm done trading today. Closed out all the trades before. The last one I closed it out at 9:20, but they were all closed just prior. Most of them just before 9 a.m. My day is done trading, and I'm just doing videos and talking to traders. Ended up closing out this trade with 9 pips, and 9 pips on the pound CAD paid $746. And it looks like when I took the trade, it did qualify for a great way to trade. Moving on to the next pair, Euro Aussie. Let's see how this one looks. This one here, the scalper was suggesting to buy from way back here. You can see that the signal on the top left corner is blue. It's a buy. Now I took the trade at this cursor. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Here's my stop, 18 pips. Did go against me, 7 pips. And I closed it out at this point. Remember, it's very important. Trade management. Ended up with 11 pips. And 11 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $853. Moving on to the next trade, Euro CAD. Bought this one, very clear. Everything is screaming to buy. Got in at a pretty good price. At this cursor, stop was 19 pips. Did go against me 8 pips. And I closed it out with 14 pips, and 14 pips on the Euro CAD paid $1,161. Okay, moving on to the next trade, Pound Aussie. Drag and drop this up, and as you can clearly see, I could have ended up with many more pips, but not a big deal. I was happy with what I got. 11 pips stop, went against me 6 pips, and I closed out the trade with about 19 pips. 19 pips on the Pound Aussie paid $1,474. Let's move on to the next trade, Pound New Zealand. Another sell trade. Pro Scalper screaming to sell from back here. So I just waited for a bit of a pullback. I got in, and then I closed out the trade here. I could have got a lot more. Just to let you know, I could have got double the pips approximately, but I was happy when I saw it bouncing off this ADR, and I ended up with looks like 33 pips, and 33 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $2,459. Let's move on to the last trade, the pound dollar. Let's see where I got in at. I sold it. Scalper was saying to sell from back here. When I pulled the trigger, it did qualify for a great way to trade. Took the trade at this cursor. Went against me, it looks like 7 pips. And it was when it was bouncing here off the ADR, I decided to close the trade with 25 pips. And 25 pips on the pound dollar paid $2,600. And when I did take the trade at this cursor right here, it did qualify right at the cursor, qualified for a great way to trade. So today was a great day of trading. Pip total, I did get my daily quota. I ended up with 122 pips, and 122 pips paid $10,281. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my Pro Scalper, I suggest you get your hands on it. And to do so, all you have to do is look right below this video, and you'll see this write-up and my contact information. My Pro Scalper system, I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you will fail. Now my system comes with 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now there included are a lot of PDF books and a lot of Word documents, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. This is what you're going to need, a lot of education to succeed at trading. Now there's a lot of ways to trade the markets. I do teach a lot of ways. That's why I gave and produced 42 training videos. I'm only going to talk about this one right here. It's my favorite one. It's called A Great Way to Trade, and you're looking at a perfect example of it right here on the right hand side. Now you can put this video on pause as we're running short of time. You can see all the different ways that I teach how to trade the markets, and of course if you have any questions, quite simple, just pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I really do prefer Skype because of the screen sharing capabilities. Now if you click on this link right here, we will have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing I will give you a free session, show you whichever trigger system you're interested in, and give you some free tips and tricks. Remember, this is no obligation, totally free. So you know what to do. Just get in contact with me. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 32 screenshots of all the different trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this day of trading, and wraps up this video, and I'll repeat it one more time again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next video and trading day, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.